Hey everybody, clearing. All right, so I mentioned in the comments of the divine feminine versus karmic feminine energy reading that I was going to do one for the feminines to differentiate between a divine masculine and karmic masculine energy. So let's get it. Thank you, Divine Creator, for using me as a channel of only the highest, most beneficial information coming through for the beautiful divine feminines that join me here. How to differentiate between divine masculine energy and karmic masculine energy. And of course, just like the divine feminines got to here, if you are watching this, divine masculines, you can do a vibe check here as well. So let's get into it. Those are the chakra cards. We're going to do what each of the chakras are dealing with at this time, advice for the feminines. This side is going to be divine masculine energy. Oh, I have a bunch of tarot cards on my bed. They got water spilled on them on my car ride and they are drying out. Okay, divine masculine energy. The highest and best. And karmic masculine energy. All this shuffling. Every day I'm shuffling. That was not the tune. Sometimes I can sing. That was not an example of it. Okay. Karmic masculine energy. Here we go. Finally. What the heck? Let's do one more clearing. Clearing. All right, so on the crown chakra, what can we get? Actually, I'm gonna do it like this. So what are the feminines dealing with on the crown chakra at this time? Okay, keeping an open mind to what will come when they're not strategizing and trying to micromanage the universe, dropping control issues. They're kind of watching. See that fox has one eye open to what will be. Feminines are practicing coming into receptivity, not in the doing as far as relationships, but being in this open energy that allows the masculines to come in and the feminines receiving. Okay, so we've got a crown chakra mode for the feminines. What will divine masculine energy do in this area? 10 of Cups and devotion. Take joy in the process. Creativity is meditation. Have intention in every action. Do what feeds your soul and practice patience. So divine masculines will keep an open mind about what the best and most beneficial things are. They're not going to be all up in ego attached to a particular outcome. They're going to be flexible. They're going to be looking for things to exceed their expectations. They're going to be patient. So, you know, on this journey, everybody that is really on it understands there's a lot of personal growth to be had, a lot of progress, a lot of patience, the P word, but there's a lot of joy, increasing joy. And creativity is meditation. So many divine masculines will fill their time with patience and creative output. Very intentional. They'll be thoughtful. They will be deliberate. They will make connection when it feeds their soul. When it is aligned, they will connect. When it's not aligned, they will feel into that and they will make that call through discernment. But they are devoted. They take joy in the process. So they're not being all up in your business, feminines, and criticizing or being abusive or, you know, ordering you around. They are looking for opportunities to be grateful and intentional and conscious. And they don't feel like they've had it all figured out. They're along for the journey as well. What would karmic masculine energy... Oh, yeah. Wow. So karmic masculine energy, control freak. We've got the Emperor. We've got like... Okay, I'll say Steve's Love Tarot, the Burger King energy here, where masculines are calling the shot and my way or the highway, ultimatums, or, you know, okay, I'm going to say it, ghosting and blocking and triggering. You can tell the difference, feminines, but there are masculine energies that use control tactics to be in narcissistic energy with stonewalling and the silent treatment just to get a rise out of you. That does happen. That's manipulation. That is royal, emperor level manipulation. So karmic masculine energy will be button pushing intentionally, will be trying to get a rise out of you, will be looking for opportunities to find your weaknesses, to play on those things, to knock you out at the knees. This is, you know, it can on the surface look like divine masculine energy that's following divine guidance, following intuition, being intentional, being conscious. One is more accommodating and relaxed and honorable and honoring, and the other one is crossing over the middle with intrusive energy and telling your story, feminines, and making you feel less than. And divine masculine energy may give you signals that cause you to address your worthiness issues, because you'll need to step into your best version of self in order to connect. But karmic masculine energy will be triggering you in a karmic way and getting a rise out of you. So there are two kinds of triggers here. One on a deep soul level to rise into your fullest potential, and the other one is telling you sort of they are telling you you're not good enough or not going to rise. Yeah. Interesting. So low vibe tricks work with karmic masculine energy because it's a power hierarchy, but that doesn't fly with divine masculine energy. Okay, what is the advice for feminines in this? Transcendence, prayerfulness, and serenity. So this really is on the highest level an exercise in sovereignty. So the serenity prayer is all about having the wisdom to know what is yours and what is somebody else's. With divine masculine energy, it will be mirrored to you what you need to work on between you and the divine, feminines. And with karmic masculine energy, there will be a trespass of sovereignty, and the karmic masculine energy will be telling your story, will be telling you what to do, will be trying to say that you are not there yet. Divine masculine energy will wait for you to be in a frequency to connect. Beautiful. What can we see for the third eye chakra? Oh, wow. Okay. So many just fell out. Oh, yeah. So intuitively, feminines, you are on a destined path. Union is here and it's steps in the process. So this is a stack of energies that talk about you coming into neutrality, about fated life versus destined life, about inner union versus outer union, about perseverance versus surrender. These are dualities that you're harmonizing intuitively. So as you are using your growing psychic intuitive skills to be present between these dualities, What will the divine masculine energy be like? They'll be investing in self. They will be mirroring this neutrality. They will be nurturing. They will be bringing nutrition, energetic nutrition to their well-being. They'll be practicing self-love. You will see them becoming more wholesome and holistic. We also get liberation. You are free. So you will see them doing their own thing and becoming more and more practicing self-love, not looking for things externally so much, but really investing in self. You'll see them bettering themselves. They will be liberated. Intuitively, you will know they're not in rebellion energy. They're not in retaliation. They are not in competitive energy or lack. You will see them freeing themselves from this as you're coming into more balance with these energies. Your masculine will be letting go of limitations. They'll be doing that inner processing so that they can overcome obstacles. You will see them making strides. You will see them making major life changes intuitively. Emancipate your spirit. So they will be more expressive. They will start to come out of their shell. Clear your mind of burdens. They will start eliminating things in their lives that have been holding them down, or they have been playing small because of or by proximity to, and you are held in grace. So they will forgive themselves. They will do better. Their actions will be that changed behavior. And you'll see them coming through the expansion. You will see and feel the energetic truth of that as you keep neutral with, we never know until we come into union if it's going to be for a time or a lifetime. But as you neutralize your destiny and just open to be curious about what is, and as you come into balance within and align with your external world, and you put down the struggle but do what's needed, your masculine will come closer. They will also be freeing themselves. What will karmic masculine energy be doing if you're doing the work like that, feminines? Two of Wands and Ace of Cups. Okay, so this is saying you will still have an influence on a karmic masculine. They will still be coming out of their comfort zone. They will be practicing self-love. I am being taken with this masculine sort of chin up. It's kind of a little bit of a shun. And I am getting that they may take offense to you being in neutral energy. They might get a little bit perturbed and sort of an offense here. What does this Ace of Cups say? Lord of the roots of the powers of water. Okay, so you very well may be a teacher for karmic masculine energy. They will be inspired to start feeling on levels that they've never felt before. So some of them will feel like, I'm getting that they may be an ego, and as you balance out, they may chase you. They may chase you in a possessive way. They may be triggered to try to own you in an intrusive way, or they may take offense. So it will be an intense reaction or an intensified reaction. With divine masculine energy, it keeps becoming more peaceful, more alive, more in flow. With karmic masculine energy, you can trigger them to own you. You can trigger them to, you can manipulate energy by being in neutrality. They will not feel worthy and have to dominate is what I'm getting. Their intuition will want to have an ego boost, whereas divine masculine energy is free from that and still continuing to do what their heart is telling them to do. And it's at the more you neutralize and come into balance, the more spaciousness they have to do that authentically as well. Okay, what is the advice for feminines in this? Divinity, honor, responsibility, and humility. So as you rise up to the light, feminines, you will be a light for so many, and so many beautiful people will be drawn to you, but you will also have a lot of options with karmic masculine energy potentially. And so it's your responsibility to handle all of that wisely, because when you have a bright, radiant light, all sorts are drawn to you. You maybe haven't known that before, feminines, and maybe you haven't felt like you've had choice, but it is your honor and responsibility and humility to understand that when you step into your soul radiance, that is true attractive energy. And it is your duty to be discerning, to know the difference, and to, not put yourself into harm's way, but also have compassion with masculine energy that is not there yet. Don't make it about flesh and blood. See it as a spiritual thing, and you may very well be connected with a karmic masculine energy, which means have compassion and understand that you are still a blessing. You are still being blessed by that connection, but it is about setting healthy boundaries. You don't have to set healthy boundaries with a divine masculine, because they won't overstep your boundaries because they're in alignment. With a karmic masculine energy, they may, drop the ball. They may control, but it is your divinity and your honor, your responsibility to set that standard straight, or those energies straight by, you teach people how to treat you, feminines. All right, what can we see for the throat chakra? A divine feminine. Ooh. Okay, so we are getting the fabled separation energies, but it's beautiful because it goes 5 of coins to 6 of coins. This is the left out in the cold or periods of separation, and then this is prosperity and growth towards love. So feminines with karmic masculine energy and divine masculine energy, there are times of separation. Everything comes back around. If it's relevant to you, there will be growth in both cases. You will get time and time again opportunities to focus on the love in every connection that you have, whether it's divine or karmic. So just because a connection goes into a period of separation and then comes back around as an opportunity does not mean it's divine. It means you are going through cycles of growth, and that love is the name of every game. And so depending on how aligned it is, you still will be learning love. What does divine masculine energy do in this case? Okay, we've got 2 of Wands. This is very interesting because we do have a contrast. This is in the inverse. This is a free will choice to do better, to step out of comfort zone. This is begrudgingly, like forced to, like just about like manipulated to. It's like a competition. I'll show them kind of energy. This is wholehearted and genuine. Like I really am inspired to come out of separation, and really my heart is invested in progress in this connection. And integration, release worries, commit to your well-being, be patient with yourself, patience again. So divine masculines are very patient. You are growing, you are blessed. So they take constructive criticism by proxy. So it's not necessarily that you're telling them what to do, but they learn from the previous cycles. They integrate it, they take it to heart, and they show up differently each time. You will see an up-leveling, you will see an increase of wisdom, kindness, presence. In periods where you've been in separation, when you come back into connection with a divine masculine, you will have an accelerated, up-leveled understanding. Your concerns will be addressed. Release worries. There will be a confirmation that it's not been carpet swept. A divine masculine will make sure that you're good when you come back into connection. They want their well-being. They want your well-being because that's how they treat themselves. And so they do want progress. If you're going to come back together after a period of solitude, you will see growth. And it will be a blessing. Each time you come back into connection with a divine masculine, there will be blessing coming in. There will be appreciation. There will be some form of acknowledgement. It doesn't necessarily need to be wordy, but it will be evident. Okay, so that is about communication on the throat chakra when we're coming out of these periods of separation. A divine masculine will show up. And that doesn't mean they're going to show up and come out of every separation ready to be life partners. It does mean that they will want to make sure that things are good before going forward each time. What can we see for Karmic masculine energy? Lord of Swiftness, 8 of Wands. So think before they act. So ego is involved. They might offer things, they might distract, they might come in with a great big shiny offer and under-deliver. And so there's something about needing to save face. If karmic masculine energy comes in, I'm hearing all that glitters isn't gold. They might make empty promises. They might love bomb. They might, take space just to play a game or to trigger you to, just be happy that they're back. Those kinds of things, rather than paying attention to the love bombing or these overly glorified compensations that they might bring in. This is like, I'm seeing an image of somebody cheating on someone and then buying some supermarket flowers to say they're sorry. It's that kind of energy where it looks like growth, but it's a hollow offer. It's not well thought out. It's flowery. And so you have to be very discerning, feminines. What can we see for the advice? Progressive awareness and multi-directional change. You will feel it when it is authentic with a divine masculine, and something will feel off. There will be red flags with a karmic masculine energy. And so you will have grown, you will have outgrown karmic feminine or masculine energy after periods of separation. You will be able to see through the empty promises or the compatibility with a divine masculine. You will see progress. And things will get better each time. What can we see for the heart chakra? Just saw 24. So on the heart chakra, we are getting free will and divine intervention. So this is decisions. So when you're trying to make decisions on how to perceive things, what I'm getting here is that sometimes on the heart, there's a little bit of a lag between what you're intending, what you're starting to desire and awaken to, and then the answer to that prayer. So what happens on the heart space when you get a heart wish and then have to go through the process of manifesting it? What do the divine masculine's energies do when there is that developmental gap on the heart space? What is a divine masculine showing up? Okay, high priestess, their non-action and intimacy. Practice unconditional love, balance inner feminine and masculine, nurture your relationships, let yourself be truly seen. We are all mirrors. So during the development, they don't force things. They have compassion. They are in balanced energy. They're vulnerable. They're transparent. They're a mirror for you. So when you are coming to something, but it's not go time yet, your masculine follows that ebb and flow. So free will here does imply, well, you're deciding what you want. Before you give the universe a clear picture so that divine timing and the alignment can come in and give you what you want, while you're in that design phase in your heart of hearts where you're figuring out what you actually want and what would delight you, when you're coming to that internal awareness, feminines, your masculine is sort of, showcasing that by pausing. If you think of ballroom dance partners, if you're thinking about how you can improvise a grand dance, your masculine is waiting and giving you the opportunity to really feel into it and figure out what is good for you, what is best for you. So they're not, overstepping, trying to force you to hurry up and make a decision, or there's no rush. There's no rush. They don't take action. They stay balanced. They nurture you. They're supportive. They want to see what you really would prefer. They want to see what you would be delighted by. Sorry, I just found these earrings. I brought them from my other place and I didn't know where they were, and I just saw them and I wanted to wear them. So excuse me while I figure out what I want. These earrings on right now in the middle of a reading. Okay. Yes, so they aren't going to be bossy or indignant or impatient. They're going to give you the space you need to come into it. What would a karmic masculine energy do? Okay. So they might go off if you are undecided about something. They may go off and fill the void. That's when they might go off and choose somebody else. They won't stick around and invest. Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, I'm getting in this depiction that they will feel triggered to go compensate with somebody else in the physical, in the name of loving themselves, or saving face, or needing that physical gratification. They may act out. They may go and sleep with someone else. They may cheat. If you're aloof or deciding, they won't be patient. They might go and connect with somebody else in a lustful way, in a ego stroking way. What is the advice for the feminines here? Artistry, expression, community, and celebration. So you want the masculine that's going to allow you to be your true expression, and that you have those creative juices flowing. If you're not able to create in a balanced way, in a connection with somebody, and have the rhythm of your soul honored, you might not be in an aligned connection. If, on the other hand, you aren't told that your flow is inappropriate, and you have the spaciousness to blossom and celebrate and truly be yourself in your freedom, then you may be in the right connection for you. Beautiful. Okay, what can we see on the solar plexus chakra? You're getting transformation and not communicating. So your personal empowerment, when you're going through an up-leveling, when you're closing out things that are necessary endings in your reality, and you're not talking to a masculine energy or divine masculine or possibly a karmic masculine energy, when you're going through the valley of the shadow of death and you're learning to be accountable for your own energy, what is a divine masculine going to do in that case? They're going to hold the love in their heart and they're going to listen for internal guidance. They're going to go to source to discern if there's an issue or if you just need space. So trust your inner knowing, connect with your intuition. You are protected. So they're not going to take it personally. They are not going to feel like you've rejected them. They're going to have a deep inner knowing that the love is still there, that it's just a priority to do other things at this time. They're going to listen to that knowing within them that doesn't panic, that doesn't act in rebellion, that gives you space. They're going to be on it. They're going to be able to discern when you need your own space. They're not going to take it personally or offense if you're not communicating. They're going to have a deep intuitive knowing that you're going through a clearing. They may also reach out and encourage you. So it's not that they will just ghost or be distant. They will know what to do. They'll know if you need encouragement. They'll know that they are whole and they don't need to worry about your connection. It will actually make their heart grow fonder. What will karmic masculine energy do? They will try to stroke their ego and seduce. So King of Wands here, they'll be, impatient for you to come back just so they can possibly have sex with you. They will try and tempt you. They will try and distract you with their seduction away from what you're trying to do. They will feel competitive. 7 of Wands and King of Wands here. They will be very showy and insecure and needy and try to get you to drop what you're doing and focus on them. It will be more about them, especially if you're growing. They won't want you to grow. They will want you to... They'll be afraid that if you're going to do this growth that they will lose out, and so they may panic. They won't tell you that. They will look like they are very confident and have that bravado. They will be attention seeking. They will make it a competition between you and them. They may be jealous. They may distract you in some way. You will sense that they feel like it's not appropriate for you, or they're skeptical about what you're up to. You'll feel some insecurity. What is the advice? Commitment, connection, flexibility, and resolution. And so, you can't fake connection or commitment. And so on your heart, if it causes you anxiety when you're trying to focus on you and become a better person, that person's not on your team. They don't have your back. If on the other hand, you just feel this deep, deep affinity and knowing that this person is rooting for you regardless, that's an aligned connection. Okay, what can we see for the sacral chakra? fell on the divine masculines. Okay. Sacral chakra is really interesting. Okay, so temperance, impeccable healing. So sacral chakra, as you go through a recalibration so that you're only turned on by high frequency, ascended, real connection, you will be getting there, feminines. Your body won't lie. When you actually come into alignment and do this ultimate healing, your sacral chakra, you will only be turned on by honoring energies. No more low vibrational trauma bonding or no, I want to say the word kink. There are some kinks that are coming from trauma and some things that are just fun. However, this is where you're going to be very aware of when you're actually aroused, when you are actually feeling it, when you're not faking it. And this is saying if you're not always understanding your sensual connection, if something just doesn't turn you on, or if, you know, even periods in this journey where there is heating and cooling and you're not focused on the sensual connection, if that isn't there, if that sensual connection isn't at the forefront, if you're not genuinely calibrating and feeling it as a priority, and you're just going with the flow, getting to know your guidance system on this more healed and authentic level, what are the divine masculines like? 10 of Wands, they're not putting their burden on you. They're not pressuring. They're taking the pressure off. 10 of Wands is like pressure, under pressure. And then this is them not pressuring you for sex, not stepping over middle. They care. They genuinely care what your experience of intimacy is, and they would rather make love when you are aligned and actually wholeheartedly into it than pressure you just because. Eldership, seek counsel of your elders. The past can inspire the future. Realize your impact in the world. Spend time around trees and water. Respect your earned wisdom. You are a part of nature, not apart from it. So they understand the ebb and flow. They understand with maturity. Eldership here is talking about how they have an overview. They see through experience that when you force something, so we're talking about consent here even. Wow, so divine masculines have the maturity to know that if you're not fully into making love, that it's not actually consent on every level. They want impeccable consent. They want union. They want sacred union. A divine masculine won't feel very dang good about themselves if you're doing a pity session. Feminines, they're not going to want to do that. They've learned from experience that they only want true connection. Oh, beautiful. What would karmic masculine energy do? They would be foolish. There's the Emperor for the second time, but the King of Wands was that Emperor aspect that's controlling as well. So they're going to force it. They might actually not listen to consent. They might do it anyways. They might be very, very foolish and make fun of you. They might actually make fun of you until you cave. They might bug you until you cave. They might not respect. It will be about them, their gratification, and not about how you feel. Oh, what is the advice for the feminines? Alchemy, metamorphosis, karmic completion. Throw the scums to the curbs. If you've got somebody that's an insensitive buffoon, let them go figure it out. Karmic masculine energy. You want this alchemy. You want to have this alchemical, tantric, consensual, perpetual motion machine. You want the real deal. You don't want karmic stuff. So end it. End your karmic stuff so you make room for the real deal, feminines. What can we see for the root chakra? So it's interesting how the masculine contrasts have more sexual themes than the feminine ones, and that like giving, and how the masculines, the karmic masculine energies are not as sensitive to the feminine, and how the divine masculines are so honoring and whole that they're not taking it personally, but the karmic masculine energy, there's so much more ego involved. What can we see for the root chakra? Yeah, the grounding. So twin flame card here. We had the Two of Wands for each of the masculines in this reading, but this one has victory. You know, in the end, it will ground with the right person. As you align feminines, it will align with the one that is your true counterpart. What will divine masculine energy be doing as your alignment is bringing them into alignment? Three of Cups, they will cut out all other energies. They will become more than friends. There will be a foundation of friendship that will deepen into justified romantic love. So even if you have come together and the chemistry has been intense, this is talking about going through a maturation process where a friendship foundation does get profoundly established, which unfolds naturally into more as the union comes in. Awakening. Listen to your intuition. The answer is within you. Reconcile your head, your mind and heart. Let your spirit lead. So masculines will be very, very intuitively guided. Divine masculines will be intuitively guided, and their soul, their spirit will be leading. Their heart will be leading. And so they will awaken more and more to the love. It won't be an intrusive thing. It will be a journey of discovery. It will be marked with epiphanies. It will be warranted. It will be justified. It will be a shared, mutual falling into love that is peaceful and progressive and authentic. We just got that message the other day where the masculines, you know, they don't come forward when you're in limerence and you're in attachment to, you know, this over romanticized thing, feminines. A true divine masculine will not come in when you're all up in the clouds about it and not grounded. They want to have a stride for stride mutual experience of the love. They want to be on the same page so that you can fall together and bond the right way. And so they're not going to come in if you're too intense with it, because you'll miss the subtle beauty of the courtship, of the dance. And this is saying they want to unwrap the present with you into union. They want it to be a shared experience. So if you're getting ahead of yourself, feminines, stop, control yourself, balance out, and take it slow when you get on the same page with your masculine. What can we see for karmic masculine energy while the feminines are allowing things to sink in? Okay, they won't trust their intuition, and they will proclaim that they have, you know, trusted their intuition. They'll flat out deny their intuition and be, this is the truth. They will tell you with the Ace of Swords, with the Ace of any suits, it's not well informed. It's like you don't know what you don't know. It's very flimsy evidence. And so karmic masculine energies will tell you things that their intuition hasn't actually backed up, and they will profess to know, but it will be of their mind. It will be logic or things that it's like, do as I say, not as I do. I don't know. It's not well thought out, and it's not of substance. It doesn't have energetic backing to it. It might be what you want to hear. It might even be what you don't want to hear. And it might be forceful. It might be definitive. It might feign deliberance or I can't even find, something to really back it up. You'll feel something is off. Your intuition will be ping, ping, ping. This doesn't feel right. It will be a red flag. And it just won't feel right. If there is a misalignment, you will feel it. I'm being told, instead of this twin inspired or double inspiration from each person, there will be a sword. It's a double-edged sword. It will have an agenda, I'm hearing, that does not have to do with trusting the intuition. Listen to your intuition, and then we get the psychic intuitive card, the Queen of Cups, in the reverse, which means not trusting the intuition. So the divine masculines will trust their intuition, and karmic masculine energy, it's not that they wouldn't want to trust their intuition if they knew, but it might be underdeveloped. Or in worst case scenarios, it might be manipulation, and they're flat out going against their intuition just to control or to appear like they are this match. Okay, let's have one more card. What can we see for the collective? Loyalty, build alliances. We are stronger together. Fortified symbiotic relationship. Make times for friends. Honor promises. Okay, so we are stronger together. I just want to say, don't just flat out reject karmic energy. Everybody is learning. It's all beautiful. If you've connected with somebody, divine feminines, and they're in karmic energy, they are not unforgivable. And they're still teaching you beautiful, beautiful things. It doesn't mean you have to align with them as a life partner, or that that is even possible, because you might, and then it might not be successful. However, loyalty, be loyal to yourself. Build alliances, really discern what is growth inducing and productive and worthy of loyalty, and then love at a distance, or cut out things that are not honoring. This says honor promises. So if you have made promises before you knew what you were getting into, taking accountability for those things and removing yourself from them is honoring them. Not running, not denying, but taking responsibility and accountability to balance that energy out is appropriate. That doesn't mean you have to stay and pay your dues, but you do have to sort it. Okay, many blessings, everyone. Bye for now.